Yo, what up? It's your boy Amir. Welcome back to the channel for another episode of That's Dope. So look, before we even get started, if you could hit that like button for me, man, I would really appreciate it. It definitely helps me big time with the YouTube algorithm. If by the end of the video you end up hating it, you can always come back and dislike it, but hopefully you don't have to do that. Also, if you're watching this and you're not subscribed to the channel, I would love for you to subscribe and rock with me. Some of y'all watch the content, but you're not subscribed yet. I want to know why. So today, look, I found this sound in one of the instruments in the Arturia V collection. The Arturia V collection, native instruments, stock sounds, the stock sounds that come with Pro Tools. It's always something in all of those. Like, I don't have to look far for inspiration. And if I find something and, you know, I might hear another sound, I'm like, man, they would sound good together, I can, you know, combine those and do different things, man. When it comes to sound design, the possibilities are endless, you know what I'm saying? I haven't installed it yet, but I got a new version of Pro Tools and I got some new stuff. I can't wait to experiment with those. But after I get it installed and I do some things, I got some new content that's gonna be dope coming to you guys, because I want to do some content around some of the new stuff that I got. It's gonna be really dope. But anyway, let's see if we can come up with some and come up with some magic and create something dope. So let's get right into it. All right, so the first sound we got is this instrument. This is from the Arturia V collection. It's called CMI V. The sound is called Johan. It kind of sounds like, I don't know, a sampled synth or something, but it sounds like this. It's really dope. I like the way that sounds, but we're just gonna take that and build on top of it. So let's go ahead and record that. All right, so I copied that over where it needed to go. What I did was, for the verse part, I actually just took that sound and I took it down an octave. I'll play it for you. So that's just going to be the part for the verse. The chorus will be an octave up from that, like how we recorded it. But let's go ahead and let's keep on building on top of that. All right, so for the next sound, we're going right back to that same virtual instrument, CMIV. The sound sounds like this. And this is called Modoc, or yeah, Modoc. This is gonna be in there just for texture. It's not gonna serve, like I always talk about how I use sounds. They don't really serve a purpose, no melodies or nothing. They're just there for texture. So let's go ahead and add that. All right, so up next we got a bass sound. This is called Scarby pre-bass. This is just a contact library. It sounds like this. So it's like a live sound. The bass, I love it's pre-bass, and then there's another one in here. It's called J-bass. Yeah, J-bass. Both of those sound really dope to me. These are just these libraries, they actually come with contact. I just like the way they sound. They're live sound, and then I like when you play them, they sound like they're bending, kind of like what a live bass would do. But anyway, let's go ahead and lay down this bass line. All right, so up next we got this vocal sample. This is one of my vocal samples I have. It sounds like this. And I just the sample, I'll play the original full let's see, 1191958. The original is like this. So we're just taking that we're just taking this part, but we're just taking this part. That's it. So let's go ahead and add that. So I don't know if you guys noticed what I just did there, but so the main sound, what I did for the chorus part, it's going to be up an octave, and for the verse part, like I showed you, I dropped that part. I just took the same sound, same thing I played, and I dropped it down an octave. Now with that vocal sample, what I just did was, for the chorus part, it is going to be an octave down, and then in the verse part, I took it an octave up. So I'll play it for you, and then let's listen to it one more time, what the vocal sample is doing and what that sound is doing. When I listen to beats or music, period, you know, it takes you on a journey. And sometimes to switch up that journey, all you need is some octave changes. That's it. You don't need a whole lot of changing the whole, you know, going a different place or changing the progression, nothing like that. Sometimes all you need is those octave changes, but let's keep on building on top of what we got. All right, so up next, I want to put some strings in here just on the chorus part. So I got this sound, it's called Big Hard Strings. This is from Expand. We'll probably just do something kind of just following the melody that we have, like. Something like that. Let's see. Let's add a little reverb to these strings, though. I'll just use some reverb. All right, so let's turn these up. All right, so let's go to the chorus part. So let's go ahead and add that. quantize those. Let's just take the velocity to 100. Let's see. Okay, I like that string part, but I feel like they can be, we can add something to them to kind of counter what we're doing a little bit. So let me figure out what that counter is. All right, let's go. Let's add that. All right, so we got those strings cleaned up and copied, but there's really not a whole lot more I want to add to this beat. I did add a swell in here. This is just to kind of help. I like to add sweeps and swells just to kind of help with the transitions, but I want to show you guys how I arrange this beat. In my mind, I already know when I'm, doing certain parts where I want them to go, but this is like a typical arrangement for me these days. So everything is because of the tempo. This is 150. It's double time. So this is 8 bars. If you see right here at the top, you can either go right here or you can even look right here. It says 8 bars, but this is really 4 bars. This is how I count them because of the tempo. So we got a 4-bar intro. 4-bar intro. The verses start at bar 9 and go all the way to bar 33. This is a 12-bar verse, and then we have an 8-bar chorus. It's 16. You see the length, it says 16, but it's an 8-bar chorus, and that's usually how I arrange my beats. Now, understanding or knowing which elements to fit within those bars, that's something that just comes better with time. But it's usually a 4-bar intro, 12-bar verse, and 8-bar chorus, and you just repeat, and you can do different things within those bars. And this is just a basic song format. Sometimes you might have something crazy you might want to do after the second verse, or something you might want to do before the chorus, but just a basic format. This is a good format to kind of stick to when you're trying to sell beats and you want to sell them to artists, because they're looking for those breaks. They're looking for, okay, where does the chorus start? Where does the verse start? It's about, I guess, just setting it up so when they hear it, they like, okay, this feels right. This feels good. I can't tell you how many times I listen to beats and I hear producers and they have these super long intros, man. Cut your intros down, man. You don't need a 16-bar intro before the song come out. Now, will it work sometimes? Sure. But for the most part, like 4 bars. 4 bars is good. 4 bars, 8 bars tops. Anything outside of that, it just sounds crazy to me. But anyway, let's give it one good listen from the top and see what we got. If you're looking for somebody that put a whole lot in their beats, man, you're probably in the wrong place. I'm the king of simplicity. Y'all know me. I can't reiterate it enough how once you have a solid sound with a dope melody, that's your meat, and that's all you need. You just got to take it and build around that. And you know, you can do different things like I showed you guys, just changing the octaves, just to kind of change the feel of the song, and it kind of helps the journey of the song, you know, just kind of flow a certain way. And also like the arrangement is super important, man. Understanding how to arrange your beats. And like I said, there's a ton of ways you can arrange your beats, but how I showed you guys, you know, how I did this particular beat, I do this a lot, like especially these days. That is almost 90% of my beats are arranged like that. You got a 4-bar intro, you got 12-bar verses, and you got 8-bar choruses. Man, that's really all you need. And keep it simple. See, I'm always keeping the artist in mind. When I do a beat, I'm thinking about the artist. When you're thinking about drops and little things like in your beats, think about what that artist would be thinking or how they're going to end their verse. Like the end of the verse is a great time to like do different like little changes and different things just going into the chorus, because usually you know how they end in their verse is strong. So if you're thinking about they're ending their verse strong, pulling some elements out before you go into the chorus, it kind of helps the artist shine. There was a time when most of the production was made in the studio with the artist, but a lot of music's not made like that. You know, most of the beats I sell and stuff, they're from artists. We're not in the same room, so you got to think about what that artist is thinking before you even send the beat. You got to think about what makes sense in different breaks and different parts of the song before you even send out the beat. So think about that when you're arranging your beats, man. I'm telling you guys, those little things like that is important. So work on your arrangements, man. Hope you guys enjoyed this. As always, I want to know, what did you guys think about the beat though? Please don't forget to drop a comment below, and until next time, arrivederci.